Yo, what's up? Welcome to another edition of me and you and the tarot cards. I'm doing the same kind of thing I did last time, but incorporating a different deck, and then also an oracle card at the end and some clarifiers. First off, the I Ching was Youthful Folly, and that's learner beginning, unaware, the beginner's luck. So it's the very beginning of something. Youthful folly has success. It is not I who seek the young fool seeks me. At the first oracle, I inform him. If he asks 2 or 3 times, it is importun- importunity. If he importunes, I give him no information. Perseverance furthers. So, youthful folly, and then the mobile line is the fifth six divides, shows its subject as a simple lad without experience, there will be good fortune. And then the dispersion, disillusion, disintegration, altruism, spread, dissolve what divides. So so it's the very beginning of um, a new undertaking and dispersion of what no longer is fitting anymore. So old ways of doing things, other things of that nature that are no longer serving. In the tarot, the first card I got was the Son of Cups, which is normally the um, Knight of Cups in the tarot. In this deck, the Son of Cups is like it's more of an artistic card, and I guess you could say that of the other Knight as well. But normally, it's not quite interpreted like that. But I could be wrong. But it is definitely like an artistic endeavor, something that's going to be um, a intuitive, more like looking internally within this artistic endeavor. Um, and it's a very introspective card that I see this being like a endeavor that is going to be creative, and it's going to be something that is coming out of you looking more inwardly, definitely. The second card was the Two of Pentacles with this beautiful butterfly. Pretty much the same kind of symbolism, balance, um, possibly movement, either internally or out. Um, the traditional rider Waite is the the guy with the two deals juggling. Same basic meaning. Definitely finding balance within this new thing you're taking on. And then the Ace of Pentacles, which is pretty cool. It's the very beginning of something that could be very bountiful, but it starts as a really small pinnacle in the very middle. But as if you know anything about trees and their rings, I mean, it's going to grow to be something massive. But it starts just like that, a little seedling, the very beginning of the ring. So this new thing, it does look to be very promising. Although it's going to take some balancing, and it's going to also take some strength, some divine strength. And traditionally, this is the woman kind of manhandling the lion, symbolizing in the traditional tarot, uh, symbolizing, you know, us conquering our lower nature and um, subscribing to more higher ideals. And um, this is kind of the same thing. I almost feel like it's almost like the lion's conquering nature in a sense, with the rose in his mouth. But it's perpetual divine strength, as shown by the circle 8 on his forehead. It's kind of an interesting take on it, but so inner strength and strength over our earthly desires. So we'll get some clarification cards on these cards. Gold foil deck. Oh, would you look at that? Clarification on the Son of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's a slow mover, but it is steady and secure. It's just staying on the path. That is the biggest. That's the biggest thing, is not being pulled astray. You got this though. This is, now you have 2 horses, so that's like a chariot. Your creative horse and your earthly horse. Interesting way to look at it. Clarification on the 2 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Which that's a double clarification. And I think, and death. So I'm thinking this is definitely the death of old habits, old ways of being that cannot come along on this trip. And this is a lot of horses. This is definitely movement. As much as death can move, it's moving. Clarification, Ace of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords. So you might have like some haters in the peripherals, you know, talking that shit, or doing whatever they might be doing to try and throw a monkey wrench in your operation. But you are going to be unfazed. You are going to continue on. This is 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. You are moving. This is going to be your life's work. This is your golden opportunity. This might not be your life's work, but this might like progress into your life's work. Or it could be your life's work. It's a staple for sure. Clarification on the Strength card. That is the Five of Pentacles. So you might be going through some tough times currently. Like you might be struggling within this beginning period of like taking off. But I mean, you got to start somewhere, and it's rough and tough at the moment. Either like your financial situation or your physical placement on the earth. It's a little rough right now. So this is going to take a lot of inner strength to trudge through it. To trudge through this current placement. And we've all been there. It's not easy, and it can get you down, and it can take you off course. But I'm telling you, stay on course. Do not let this take you off. This is why you're here. This is the beginning of why you're here. This is a big deal. And this divot in your path may seem insurmountable, but there's always things happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of. And if you stay true and take care of these, or find balance and let go of the old patterns that are no longer serving you, and ride it out and just keep your nose forward, because you got this. Where are my divination cards? Hold, please. All right, well, I guess that's going to have to be sufficient for today. You got this. Keep it trudging. Godspeed. Love you.